Don't you guys love how I start yelling about something dumb and immediately retract my complaint? Well, I can jump to conclusions too, but I'm pretty quick to acknowledge when I'm wrong, or when I'm stupid, or when I'm just feeling something that isn't necessary, but that's my own shit, you know? A lot of the time, if I feel a certain way about something, it's because of something that I'm going through internally. It has nothing whatsoever to do with the situation or like whatever's happening in my surroundings. You know? You know, like if somebody like say a customer at work insulted me or something. I mean, I find insults to be funny, but like, say I was in a bad mood, or say I was like already crying about something else, it would probably affect me way more than if, you know, I had a good head on my shoulders that day. I had read my spiritual books, you know. So I wish that people would examine that more. Like, how is my mood? How is my potential emotional instability affecting the way that I react to people, places, and things around me? Because I noticed that, especially with the smartphones, y'all know I still have a flip phone. Still have a flip phone. And, it really annoys me sometimes. Like, I've learned to just accept it because this is the world now. You know, this is pretty much where you're going to see everywhere you go, no matter what, until everybody dies. But, yeah, like, some days it really bothers me. It pisses me all the way off. And then other days it doesn't bother me at all. I'm just like, this is just the way it is. This is what they choose. It's not like I ever thought that I could do anything about it. I mean, I guess the reason I do this channel is to sort of be an example of, you know, how to live a more creative life and give less and less of a fuck about the general public. And if people think you're weird, or people think you're wrong, or people think you're really selfish, you know, it's like, everybody's selfish. To expect people not to be, that's also selfish too, because then you're like being the arbiter, you know? Like, I think I've said this before, but I should mention it again so I can hear myself say it. There are a lot of people that I pray for, and it seems kind of silly. Sometimes I think it's just pointless to pray for them. Because, like this girl that I work with, for example, the one that had a heart attack, I continue to pray for her, even though I'm pretty sure, like, she's got, you know, mufflers, you know, or what are those things? Earmuffs. Mufflers. Ear muffies. The ear muffies. She's got that shit. She's put little marshmallows in her ears, along with ear muffies, and giant headphones that the autistic children wear. Okay, she has that, all of that. So she didn't hear my prayer. But that doesn't mean I should stop praying for her. Because that's real arrogant for me to think, oh, well, this person can't hear my prayer. That's me saying that, well, God can't do anything. That's me elevating myself to God level and judging her the way that God would judge her, you know? Now, I do believe that if you have the mind of Christ, you'll judge people righteously, but that's obviously not righteous, and I know damn well that it's not, which is why I call myself out on it. But, yeah, I think about that a lot. Like, the stuff that I pray for, like, is it selfish? Am I asking for something that goes along with my will. Now, for the most part, as of late, ever since I became Orthodox, it's been a total game changer with prayer. Like, I just don't really pray for what I want anymore. I just pray for whatever's supposed to happen, that I just accept it. And if I pray for other people, I pray that God helps them in any way that God can help them. Because I don't necessarily know what other people need, and that's so arrogant to think that I know what other people need. I mean, I can make my speculation, but it doesn't really matter because, like, it's not as if they're going to listen to that anyway. So, but I wonder about this all the time, like how narcissistic can empathy get? Where people think that they have empathy. And, you know, you see this on Twitter all the time with the political shit, you know, where people are just vicariously playing victim. And so I ask myself, how am I doing this in my day-to-day life? Now, it can be funny. It can be an interesting way of approaching things, you know? So as long as I can twist it and make it funny, I feel like it's okay. So whatever narcissism is there, I can still find the good in that. But it has to be balanced out with humility, because if it's not balanced out with humility, then it's just fucking arrogant and annoying. And I know that I can be arrogant and annoying. You think I don't hear it? I don't like it. I stare at my eyebrow all the time, and I'm like, is my eyebrow always arched? That's apparently a thing. Just like, I am too conscious sometimes. It's like, I'm so conscious of stuff like that. I'm so conscious of, like, the hand symbols that I do, and I'm like, shit, I look like a Mason, you know, like, but I'm not conscious of my teeth falling out. I'm not conscious of, you know, whether there's green smoothie mouth, and I'm just taking my smoothie mouth everywhere I go, not giving a 16th of a fuck. But it's okay. It's one of the reasons why I put, like, stickers on my face. I usually put them on my hands, but sometimes I put them on my face just for fun. Just for funsies. But yeah, I do that because fuck the world, you know? I want people to, like, not want to talk to me. It's like a really good way to weed out boring people, you know? So if somebody doesn't want to talk to you because you got a sticker on your face that says, I identify as an avocado, then that is kind of funny. I should say that on stage. That would be like a running joke too. Because there's all kinds of produce that I could temporarily identify as that particular day. But yeah. If I were a fruit, what fruit do you think I'd be? Avocado? Because it's like a vegetable and fruit at the same time, right? Because some vegetables have seeds. Avocados got that big ass seed. Cucumber? No. But that does have enough water that would make sense, because I cry all the time. Jalapeno. Serrano pepper. I'm really gonna ponder this when I'm, like, shopping. Just let you know what I'm gonna be doing in there. But yeah. I just hope that I'm a good person. That would really suck if I wasn't. You know? Well, how many people think that they're a good person, but they're, you know, a piece of shit, you know? That's a lot of people in the world. And I don't want to be like one of those Christians, you know? Because that's the worst. And that's really what gives Christianity such a bad name. So, poo-poo on that.